All right. That should be all of the showing around I need to do. Volleyphone, hello, welcome, if you're still here. Elgato, normal TVC, hello, welcome, how are you doing? But yeah, I think let's actually just get straight to business here with the first stage of Subchapter 10. Put it on 3 crowns with the general lineup, and let's go. So we have the Freshman Welcome Party. So we've got the Little Queen Bee, and then we've also got the Croakley Henry fusion back once again. We've got Gotta Goat once again. We're gonna push our Manic Erasers back. Yeah, I don't think I have any bots set up in my chat, so your Bang Speaks aren't going to be doing anything. There's a second goat. Okay, we were able to take out AB. But Croakley is on my base now. That was a good Doron hit, though. Yeah, the stage is it's a bit, I don't see any peons. This stage is definitely on the more cash tight side. Okay, we killed one of the goats. Alright, we've taken out the second goat. But yeah, I think we're good now. Okay, so that stage was just kind of... It was just more annoying than it was like it was just Hash Star being annoying. But I have one with the general lineup here, so it wasn't like it was particularly, like, difficult. It was just kind of cast-starvy and annoying. Alright, on to the next one. So we've got 10 rounds of Playground. We have an Old Horn and a Sloth. And we also have one of the little puppets. Alright, let's give the Old Horn a door on, just to push him back a bit. Alright, Doron, let's get... Oh. No, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Okay, the Old Horn is done. But yeah, this stage was much more interesting than the last one. Like, the puffers actually, like, added a bit of... It had a money supply and also actually had, like, a bit more action, and the Old Horn was, like, this more consistent threat. There we go. 10 rounds of Playground has been taken down with the general lineup. Yeah, I think Metal Polo DX had actually shown up previously. Maybe it's shown up in Unhappy Championships. Yeah. Yeah, Metal Polo EX had shown up in Unhappy Championships. Yep, next up though we have the stage featured in the thumbnail of this stream, Electronic Classmates. And we've got some medals. We are gonna need some good crits for this one, folks. Oh, and the new ones are actually KB immune. So I can only push back the Metal Chibi now. And we're also gonna need some wave blocking for the Cyber face. Okay, yep. I think I get it. I am dead. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So we have the Metal Koopa, a brand new walking machine, who has the most unstable mechanic ever, but it works at least, just like coding. 50% chance to KB, KB immune, 4.1k HP with 1 KB, 2k cash drop, 260 standing range, 18.8k damage. That walk cycle is so fast. Oh, and the attack vibrates a lot, too. I guess I could try, like, this setup. It has, like... It has some critical hitters, and it also has the... It has ranged wave blocking, it has wave immune, and it has critical hitting. But I should also just make it... I think I'll copy this one over, and then we're gonna make some adjustments. So we're going to... Okay, we don't need the angel stuff. I don't think we need Water Blast. So I'll run I'll run Thunderbolts. Let's get like Future in here. Soba. Hoop. And then we're also on a time... Yeah, we're on a time limit. Because it's like 4,000 frames until assassin bears start coming. Aiming to kill us. Because of that, I'm inclined to bring Bahamut to help with the base. And I'm also inclined to bring Bullet Train with me as well. Fuzzy, hello, welcome. How are you doing? I've gone through the first couple of stages before you actually came into chat. This stage was actually just very cast-starved and annoying. And then... It wasn't, like, difficult. I was able to beat it in one try with my general lineup, but it was just very, like, cast-starved and annoying. And then this stage was actually, like... This stage was fairly decent. And now we're doing this metal stage here. Okay. Let's try this again. Wavin, hello, welcome, how are you doing? So we have the Metal Koopa. I'm gonna lure him over to my base. Nice. Get a hoop inside the blind spot too. Nice crit. Alright, the Chippy Nail's dead. We've taken care of the second Koopa. Okay, nice crit, little Mohawk. Thank you for being wave immune. I probably mistimed my Bahamut very badly, and I might actually lose for that. But hopefully my medals are and career are gonna be good enough to actually handle this 800k HP base. Okay, if not a little sleepy, hope y'all are fine too. Yeah, no problem, Wabbit. Got just about 1,000 frames left. And there we go, we've done it. Whew. All right. Electronic Classmates has been taken down. Oof, yeah. This Assassin Bear is, definitely not going down to your normal cannon, is all I've got to say about this if I had actually run out of time. Okay, on to the next one. We have the Senior Sister's phone number. Ooh, we've got Calamaria. Don't think we've seen Calamaria in UBC yet. Or if I have, it was in an advent rather than one of the... Ooh, nice one, Kankan. It's also a Cappy here as well. You know, this kind of reminds me of a certain SOL stage that actually had both Cappy and Calamari on it. Or Calamaria on it, rather. But now it also has the little alien snails that actually are like a wave threat. Yeah, there we go. Senior Sister's phone number has been taken down in one pretty quick attempt. Less than 3,000 frames for that. One pretty quick attempt. Him to beat the stage. I'm gonna go grab the wiki real quick. It's a bit of a tangent, but I'm just curious. Okay, yeah, so the Cappy and Calamaria combo was, like, kind of reminiscent of, like, Drunken Backrub from SOL, but this stage is actually, like, running, like, more Milkies instead of having, like, multiple Calamarias and Cappies in the stage. But yes, anyway, though, with that little tangent out of the way now, we get to go on to the next stage. The Secret Basement. What the heck is that? Is that another behemoth? Okay, it's not wave immune. Oh, we also have the Dark Chibi now. KB immune. Wonder if it's a reference to something? Well, regardless if it's a reference or not, what is certain is that my general lineup has been completely cooked. Alright, so... yeah, we had actually seen Black Devil Chibinell before. But we actually have a new enemy here. The Dread Snap, an extremely frustrated turtle, annihilating anything that dare to come close in his territory. Strong Shell protected him from Holy Blast. So we have no Behemoth. Okay. So anyway, we have no Behemoth. So Courier's not actually going to be it. 100 standing range, but with an Omni of 0 to 310. 54k damage. KB immune, Holy Blast immune. And then we have a single revive with 25% HP. And 2 KBs. So, I'm probably going to want to keep Housewife, because Housewife is able to outrange Dread Snap. Holy Blast is useless to me. So Thunderbolt's gonna be better. And also because, like, Thunderbolt can actually freeze more stuff. Whereas, like, Breaker Blast is only able to knock back the backliners. Because the Dread Snap is KB immune. Okay, so the good news for me, though, is that I can at least, like, tank hits from Dreadnought with, from, like, Dread Snap with, like, Shigong. Let's cut camera. I think I'll bring, like, Brainwashed. Ooh, I should bring Brainwashed I could probably bring Brainwashed Island with me to have, like, a zombie killer. And also, like, Qatar. Qatar would be able to outrange and actually do good damage. Pizza? If I can get, like, pizza waves to hit the Black Devil Chibi Nell, that would actually be pretty nice. And then I think Mina wouldn't be a bad idea either. And then for my last unit, I think I'm going to cut Doron. And I'm gonna put on Richest Cat because I don't have much money to work with. And let's just save up our money as well. Katar cannot actually outrange the Chibinel. That is rather unfortunate. Okay, we can actually... I think we can just forget about Mina. And we're gonna grab our boy Cyberpunk to actually help us out with this. And then I'm gonna run Bullet Train instead of Katar. I'll upgrade my wallet once. Ooh, we got the knockback. That's good. We can now actually start to get to work on Black Devil Chibinel now. We knocked little Henry back. but we were unable to get Dreadsnap off of the base. Yeah, he is a pretty big boy, and he's also pretty tanky, especially considering all the support and how I have to, like, approach the stage. I also just need more money, though. Yes, that is indeed a very thick shell. Okay, there's our knockback. I think we can start spawning heavy assault to actually get damage on. He got frozen. I don't even know if he's hitting Chibi now. He might have just been hitting Dreadsnap. Okay, we can just get Dreadsnap down to revive at least. It would actually be so great, because they're starting to actually get to that point where they're just pushing. How close did I get? Oh my god. 4K. $4K? 4K. I don't think Heavy Assault was actually able to hit Chibi now. Maybe Doron would actually be better for this. Okay, there's the knockback. Let's save for Doron. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's do it, Doron. Let's get good surge. Yeah, that's really nice. But they're pushing again. Darn. Stage is so cash tight, is the thing. Might need to actually run. Take this off. I might need to run Little Racer instead of Qigong just so I can actually save a little bit of money. Cause like what? I save like 210. I save like 210 bucks. Or I save like 110 bucks. I definitely save money over time using Little Racer to try to dodge rather than using Qigong. I need my money combos. I know I need Cyberpunk, because if I don't, like, crowd control everything, it's just gonna, like... I'm just gonna get cash starved, they push, and I lose. Maybe I can go with Manic Legs instead of Brainwash Legs for more consistent pierce to like the backliners. Because that Surge has actually just been going all over the place. And it hasn't really been hitting the backliners. Here's particularly effectively. Oh my gosh, this is a... How is Oh my gosh, Manic Legs is so much worse. The damage is just not there. And the money's not there either. So you can come back. I'm also going to... I think Little Racer was also kind of just performing worse. But also, though, I think this might actually be the very first stage I'm just gonna put on Rich Cat. Because I just need more money. And the combos are not doing it. I think Jelly Dumpling could get some cheeky hits. And then we're also and then I'll just toss in like Cadaver. Okay, I knocked back Henry. Alright, let's cut Little Eraser. I think Mannequin Shigong is, like, fine enough for defense. And if anything, I just need to actually scrape as much money out of these little peons that I can actually get a hold of as possible. And I can also save a little bit of money on the first peon too, because I can send Maneki into it instead of Bullet Train. Alright, let's get Goron. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was actually much faster that we got that knockback this time. Oh, nice zombie kill. Okay. Alright. We're doing much better now. Henry's down. Now we just gotta actually get through the rest of Black Devil Chippy Nails' health. Okay, so there we go. The very first Rich Cat stage of the pack has been taken down. Okay. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I mean, like, I think you all can understand how this stage is actually cash tight when it's like, we have the boss, 2 LD backliners / mid-rangers, and then we have like 1 tiny peon that gives me like pennies. But yes, in any case, though, let's actually go back to the general, and we're going to now take on the finale of the subchapter, Professor Argument. We have the woodpecker back. And we also have a Sinner Snatch. Ooh, and there's also a Professor A. Alright, Doron, let's actually get a nice, good surge here. Alright, you took out the Sinner Snatch. And, oh god, there's actually a boar variant here. I don't have any crowd control for it. I might actually just be dead. Yeah, the woodpecker's dead. Oh, so red. Maybe a career in Can alone is enough to handle this. Oh wow, we made Doron miss. But yeah, if I lose with the general, I might bring in, like, Bro to help out. Oh, and there's a second boar. Ooh, we knocked back Professor A. That's good. Okay. It's down. Let's get level 3. If we've exhausted all of the main supply of enemies in the stage, then I think it's just down to, like, Meatshield and Doron. And maybe an occasional Can to actually take out these Sinner Snatches. Yeah, I think we've exhausted the stage here. Alright, let's speed it up. There's a knockback. Let's go knock them back. And there's another Doron. We got a good surge. Hit the Sinner Snatch. Hit the Sinner Snatch again. Another knockback. Yeah. Bro, definitely would have been nice to have for this stage. Regardless, though, I think I've got it. After enough Dorons go by. Maybe I can just cut it down to just the erasers. There we go. Get the whole gang together. Okay, yeah, that was certainly a boring cleanup if I've ever seen one. Let's say I gotta respond to something in Discord here real quick. But yeah, we also have a... Okay, now that I've actually got done to actually responding and stuff on Discord, we have a new enemy to introduce. So we have the Grapefruit Boar. Love grapefruit and made a hat with it. Buying preservative for it once a month. Can do sniper-style knockback attacks. So we have 975k HP, 2 KBs in traditional boar fashion, 8.2k cash drop, 4.3k damage with 11k DPS, and a 100% chance to do a sniper knockback to the target. But yes, anyway though, it's now time for our next... It's time for our next assignment here. We have the 11th of the planned 15, but currently 14, because I don't see a stage under 15 star. We have the 11th stage of Unhappy Championships to be playing here. And yeah, we can't even use Rich Cat. So yeah, if it's cash tight, it's cash tight, but hopefully it's not gonna be cash tight. Anyway, let's see what we've got here in UBC Unhappy Championships Rank Up Test 11. Ooh, we actually have, like, is that like a Raging Doge? You KB. And you also tank a shot from my can. See, we also have this Volcano Crab. You strengthen after your first knockback. Courier is able to handle you. There's also a Relic Wall Doge blocking my pet. And there's also a Cyclone. Oh boy. And I don't... Ooh, that actually had, like, a shield against the... It wasn't wave immune, but it did activate a shield. This acts a lot like the Supercross Cyclone, with, like, warping stuff. Let's get Uru Run. You are KB immune. We were able to get a knockback. Alright, Duron, let's do it. Let's see if you can actually get... Ooh, nice, nice. I actually just might... Oh god, there's a boo. Oh no. What is that going to do to me? It's KB immune too. And my Uru Run is dead. And I'm dead. King Boo! That crown is looking a little bit spidery, though, compared to what I'm familiar with. I will say that much about him. And, yeah, I think every single enemy in this entire stage is new. Okay, this is not Raging Doge, actually. Okay, so this... Our first enemy is the Peon, Wild Doge Dark. No one willing to adopt him. This dog is no joke with his intimidating actions. If someone actually challenges him, he'll scare them with wave attacks. But I don't see any wave in his kit, so it's just an intimidation tactic. So we've got a 100 standing range with a 0 to 160 Omni. You do 25k damage with 23k DPS. And you have 111,000 HP. 8 KBs, 1.8k cash drop. You have a 100% chance to KB. You have a 100% strengthen at 25% HP, and you have Surge Immune, just like your original counterpart. Okay, so we have a pretty intimidating Peon, but at least we can use Pizza against this. So next we have Infermico. He's a weeb who's easily get angry for calling his waifu bad. Maybe his emotion is formed by Gen 4 volcanoes at bad Wi-Fi. At least he's not lazy for going outside. So we have Red, no Behemoth. So Courier is still going to be good, though. Okay, so Courier is good for this stage. That is a certainty. 240k HP, 3 KBs, 2.8k cash drop, 170 range, 9.9k damage with 24k DPS. You have 100% strengthen at 66% HP, aka your first knockback. And then your freeze immune and your weaken immune. But frankly, like, you weren't that bad. You weren't that bad to actually take care of in the first place. Then we have the Ancient Wall Doge. Has been used for defense for any kind of fight. And he solved the time when people are lax of walls. Can nerf certain meat shield with his curse ability. So we have a 10-second curse. 2k damage, 100 standing range with an Omni of 0 to 220. 330k HP, 1 KB, 991k 991 cash drop. And you're fairly slow. Alright, so that was just the support. Now we get to the two main big bad bosses of the stage. So first we have Kribosa, Titanic Ghost, also the king of them. None of any debuff can stop him jump scares anyone. Can't hold his laugh anytime. That's why he has such a crazy fast movement. Can't be defined as floating somehow. So you are traitless and you are Titan. So you have KB immune, freeze immune, weaken immune, surge immune, curse block. You have 160 standing range with a 1 to 250 LD. And you have a 100% chance to KB. 32k damage with 18k DPS and 2.4 million HP with 3 KBs. And 8.5k cash drop. But, most importantly, because you're a Titan, you have weaknesses. And in this case, you are slow weak, and you're wave weak. And then we have the other main boss. The Zero Cyclone. The huge Cyclone who's in charge of the only entrance and only exit of Zero Dimension. Proud of its power to control debuffs and reduce high damage. So, you have 6.6k damage, 140 standing range, 3.2 million health, 39k DPS, 10 KBs, 11k cash drop. You have a 33% chance each to do a KB, a 2-second slow, a 500 range back, 2-second warp, a 2-second weaken, a 2-second freeze, and a 2-second curse. Additionally, you are immune to every single major vanilla debuff. So you're immune to everything. You have 50% strengthen at 25% HP. You have a 300% base destroyer. And finally, you have a 100% chance to set damage higher than 24,000 to 24,000. And you are also not floating, so Cameraman is not useful against you. Okay. That was quite a lot to take in. And the first thing I can think of right away is that I need Super Feline on my lineup. Because Super Feline is going to be able to do good damage to Kribosa and the Ancient Wall Doge. You dodge Relic and Black. And you dodge Titan. So you're going to be my cheap meat shield of choice for this stage. Let's see here. Camera, you can come out. So I know the perfect unit in terms of, like, vanilla units against trait lists for Krabusa is probably going to be, if I scroll down enough through the trait list. Here you are. Brainwashed Flying. You have massive damage to trait lists. You have a slow, and you have a mini wave that can actually deal even more damage thanks to a weak to wave. So you're going in. I can also see if you're in anti-zero. There's Hitman. Yeah, my filter is on 0. There's Hitman that's an anti-zero and an anti-traitless. I think I could cut Housewife for him. And then I think I'll cut Doron. Like, cut Doron for... Maybe I'd cut Doron for Dugu. Did they give Dugu Titan as well? No. Dugu was not given Titan. So Krabusa might actually shred Dugu. No, I don't want to edit a tooltip. I think in that case, I might just go for, like, Cyber. Just go for Cyberpunk. And just get some crowd control on Krabusa. Because, unfortunately, even though Brainwashed Flying does actually have, like, a guaranteed slow, he might not always be around. And Cyber is also going to be able to help crowd control some of these other peons on the stage. And then Cannon. Yeah, I think normal cannon or Iron Wall is going to be my best choice in terms of a cannon for this level. Normal cannon because it can actually hit everything and knock it back a little bit. And then Iron Wall would be able to actually, like, block like Krabusa for a bit. It will get shredded by... I think I'll try normal cannon first, though. Because Iron Wall, if the Cyclone gets close to the Iron Wall is going to just get completely shredded by the rapid attack rate. Okay, here we go again. Nice, nice. There's the second KB on the Cyclone. There's the third. Fourth. Fifth. Here comes Kabusa. Let's start spawning. Brainwash flying. Cyberpunk's gonna be able to help out while Brainwash flying is trying to get there. Knock back Kabusa. Good, good. Knock everything back a little bit. Oh no, I've run out of money. Yeah, okay. Oof. Okay, maybe I don't need Brainwashed Flying. Maybe Brainwashed Flying is just too much of a cash drain. And I go for something... Maybe I go for, like, Valk instead. Just to kind of toss out some more damage onto the field as a mid-ranger. While also not being too much of a cash drain. Since she does not have as spammable of a nature. They don't call him King Boo for nothing. Heck yeah. Like, Valk is just not as spammable as Brainwashed Flying. So maybe Cyber is just gonna be enough for, like, slow uptime against Kabusa. Yeah, let's also try to get our wallet leveled up a little bit more. Get Cyber out now. Get Super Feline. Alright, let's do Bout. Okay, we've pushed the Cyclone back a good amount. Get another Valk out. Valk out Warp, but that's okay. It's a chance to reposition. And I'm dead. Player, hello, welcome. How are you doing? You came in time to actually see me doing some attempts on probably the most difficult stage of the day. And yeah, I think I'm going to actually be using... I'm going to be bringing out Maneki to help out with a little bit more money. Because I think it's just always been coming down to, like, I run out of money around when Krabusa shows up. I run out of money and I lose. So hopefully having Maneki here for a little bit more income against these peons that are available. Oh my gosh, this start off is so rough this time. Alright. Let's try that again. From the top. There we go. I think also just being able to commit more fully to like stacking on Zero Cyclone before Kabusa comes out is going to be huge. Because if I just have to deal with Kabusa and not both Zero Cyclone and Kabusa, it's going to actually be much easier to handle. Ooh, nice hit back. Okay. That's so unfortunate that... Okay, maybe I just need to commit more to, like, the anti-Krabusa bit. Instead of having, like, Cyberpunk here. Because what's been happening is that Cyberpunk's uptime is, like... It isn't bad, but even with, like, the weak to slow, his uptime is, like... Attack frequency 241 frames. I need to actually grab Cat Stats tool again. Talented. Uptime 49.79 to 59.75%. Well, regardless of the uptime, though, I don't think it's actually been enough, because Krabusa's still been able to, like, push. So I'm gonna grab Brainwashed Flying. And I'm just not... I think I just, like, don't spawn... We saved $3,000 at the start off, since we're not spawning Cyberpunk. And we just... save... We gotta save Brainwashed Flying for when Krabusa is on the hunt for my money and my run. And maybe I could also get some more wallet upgrades too. Or maybe I just stick to level 4. Okay, now I go to level 5. Alright, let's start spawning Hitman. Oh, I have so much money to work with. I can go to level 6. Okay, here comes Trabusa. Still running out of gas, though. Do I need to cut Hitman? Do I need to cut Hitman for, like... Do I need to cut Hitman for Cyberpunk? Or do I need to actually... Maybe I cut Hitman for Richest Catch to... No, I was able to get wallet levels. It was just fine. How helpful was Hitman throughout that fight? Maybe I could try Boulder instead of Hitman. Okay, there we go. Farm to level 8. And we don't need to spawn Boulder yet. We've been able to actually handle Zero Cyclone with 3 meat shields and attackers alone. And especially because of, like, the damage cap that Zero Cyclone imposes on us. So we don't need to spawn boulders yet. And we don't need to spawn Brainwalk flying yet. Okay, here comes Karusa. Let's get everything going. I think I see a new problem now. It's that Brainwalk flying is actually kind of getting hit by Carusa's as Omni Strike. Also, yeah, I'm dead. So maybe I do need to just run Hitman and Cyberpunk after all. Unless there's like another anti-trait list that can actually like not have blind spot problems. There is I haven't even considered Gelato Bro Cats. But they only have the 40% chance to slow. Which is unfortunate. No, I don't feel too stressed about it, Wavin. I do agree that the stage is actually pretty difficult. Here's 330. Yeah, I had actually pulled this unit on my main account recently. Dodge me shield against traitless. It might be too cash draining here, though. Okay, so Cyberpunk can go back in. You have strong against, and you have wave. Maybe I go for Hermit instead. And I mean, Hermit has low enough DPH so it's like spamming more waves could actually like get more chip on the Cyclone. Okay, let's just stay at level 5, let's get more Hermits on the field. The Hermits are dead. Trabusa's pushing. I have money this time. Okay, I knocked Trabusa back. Yo, I'm gonna need a 250. Like, okay, Hermit does technically outrange, but 5 range is such a small gap to work with. Maybe I should see if there's something in Tag Collab Enemy that can actually... No, that's just a tag. That's not like a real trait that has targets. You curse block, so I don't think Brainwash Dark is going to be much help to me. Anti-Zero, Anti-Zero. Is there a meat shield? Is there like a meat shield? I could look at Little Eraser. He can dodge Zero. There is also Catalyte. There's also Duggo. You're curse immune. You don't... You're not KB immune, which is annoying. Okay, this is good. This is good for money. This is good for the start. This is good for peons. This is good. This is good for Krabusa. And for Ancient Wall Doge. This, if I can actually stall Krabusa, Hermit could actually get hits in. Get, like, good wave damage off. And then Cyber is, like, my best shot. Unless I actually can find a way to actually make Brainwash Flying work, this is going to be my best chance I have of slowing Krabusa. And actually trying to stop him. Okay. I think this is gonna be, like, my last attempt, like, without, like, decor and stuff. Okay, we knocked back Rabusa once. Cyber's dead, and I'm out of money. Okay, so I think the next step is to introduce a cashback orb onto Rice Ball, because he's expensive and getting my money back would be good. Let's also give cashback to Little Racer. You don't get a talent orb. Let's slap cashback on my Can as well. Courier can't get a talent orb. You can't get an orb. You don't get an orb. And you... I guess you can have... I guess you can have, like, attack versus... Sure, I'll go with attack versus red, because I don't know what else to give you in this situation. Because I'm never getting more than one Cyberpunk out. Why not a cheaper Meat Shield? Because I still, like, even if I ran, like, cheaper Meat Shields... Even if I ran cheaper Meat Shields, like, Kerbusa has enough Omni Strike to just kind of push through them anyway. And one-shot them. And then I also just still end up running out of money to actually, like, use attackers. Like, I don't, like, if Kerbusa had operated more like a vanilla Bun, like, just one of the regular Bun and not, like, Mecha Bun or whatever that actually has, like, a lot of Omni Strike, then Cheap Meat Shields would actually... Then, like, Cheap Meat Shields would make sense. To actually just have more bodies to be able to stall him. But Kerbusa has enough, like, Omni Strike and enough damage that, like, Cheap Meat Shields would actually just get, like... He'd be able to, like, one-shot a bunch of Cheap Meat Shields. And then just push. Oh, wait, he actually one-shot... Oh, shoot, I didn't even look at the stats. I was just looking like, oh, Rice Ball's KB immune. Rice Ball gets freaking one-shotted. I mean, at least Rice Ball has more health than Manic Eraser. Brainwash Eraser, would you be able to help? You can't run a cashback orb, though. You do have longer cooldown. You can't run a cashback orb. And you can also get cursed by the doges. And you can also get pushed back by Kerbusa. Honey was cheaper. I would have to check your HP and niche. you can barely live one hit from Kabusa. But if you get cursed, or if just other support even, like, touches you, you're cooked. And then decors, what would help me? Slow, wave, freeze, surge, weaken, toxic, curse. They don't have a KB resist. Decor. So, curse is probably gonna help the most. Floating black, angel, red, zombie, alien, relic. I think I'll go with... I guess I'll run red. Because Infamiko does have quite a bit of DPS. Being able to cut that down by 15% seems pretty nice. Okay. Hopefully cashback is actually going to be just what the doctor ordered. Okay, here comes Kabusa. Okay, I have a bit more money this time. knocked back the Cyclone again. Okay, how close did I get? And I have money. I have money again somehow. $500K and $600K. On the bosses. Out of 2.4 million and 3.2 million. Yeah, this is tough. This is very tough. Maybe I do need to bring back Hitman. Just get a bit more damage on that Cyclone. And on Krabusa. Because if we can knock back Krabusa faster, we just might be able to pull this off. Hopefully my cashback orbs are going to be able to compensate for me not having a combo anymore. Okay, here comes Krabusa. Okay, we knocked back Krabusa. Okay, Cyberpunk slowed him, that's good. Knock back the Cyclone. Okay, we're back in it. That's Relic. I'm looking for 0. And then Titan. Titan. It's a Hail Mary at this point. A dodge orbed cheap meat shield. And Little Mohawk's one of the few cheap meat shields that can actually take on a Talon orb at this point. And I'm going with dodge orb because, well, Little Mohawk is a cheap little guy. And the dodge orb works against, like, basically everything. Gotten a few knockbacks on Zero Cyclone. Here comes Kabusa. We have money. Okay, we have money, but Caboose pushing, which is not good. Oh my god, the Zero Cyclone's dead. Oh my god, that's huge. Okay, we just need to push it back. We need to survive until my next Cyberpunk. Here's my next Cyberpunk. Oh my god, we did it. Oh, let's go, chat. I just need to switch right Fallout for a dodge meat shield. For a second, dodge towards meat shield. Holy! Sure, I needed a lot of assistance from, like, ability orbs and stuff to do this. But I've managed to beat this stage with no Ubers, and no Uber combos, and also no customs either. And with that, Bandana Chibino, you put on a very challenging test for me, but I am now officially a rank 11 Unhappy Battle Cats player. Oh boy. But yeah, honestly, I don't even think that that stage was, like, bad. Like, sure, it was, like, tough. It was hard, but it never felt like it was actually, like just garbage, you know? Yeah, it was hard in a good way. But yeah, I think with that, I would like to go over my schedule for what's going to be happening next live, and then end it off. So, next week there's going to definitely be some TOA happening. I'm gonna have to actually, like, decide and, like, think on if it's going to actually be midweek or end of week. And then if TOA is end of week, UBC will actually be, like, it could be on a little bit of a break. If TOA happens midweek, UBC will actually be back next week with maybe, like, just, like, 2 SOL sub-chapters, since Unhappy Championships is definitely getting harder. But yes, regardless, so definitely going to be TOA next week. Maybe UBC as well if I can fit TOA midweek. And if I can't fit Toa midweek, I'll happily take a break from UBC. But in any case, so I would like to thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, take care.